I have been with Noggin for, I think, 7 years. I stay with Noggin because as a teacher, I am overwhelmed during the day and I can't reach the kids that I want to reach, like individually. And tutoring with Noggin helps me reach those kids that I know are in the same boat as my student. There's a teacher shortage, and not just a body in a classroom, a certified teacher shortage. It is super important for after school enrichment programs for these students because they may not be getting taught by a certified educator during the day. Anybody can come in and teach our students. As long as you can pass an FBI fingerprint check, anybody can teach our students. Some have a little bit of college, some don't. Sometimes it's just somebody who is in that field that has a degree and they know the math, they know the science, but they're not necessarily educator. Our Noggin students, they're already behind. And so there's gaps that a certified educator can fill in and know what they need in order to master the concept than someone who just knows who knows the theorems, who knows how to put it into a calculator. It's the math behind it, those prerequisites that a certified teacher can scaffold down the below level, grade level skills that they need to master the on grade level topic. Thinking about a student now, yes, she's doing geometry, but she still needs to know the shapes that she's working with and what does parallel mean? What does intersecting mean when you're trying to find the tangent, cotangent, sine, all those other things. And we have to go at a slower pace. During the day, it is so fast. Students have an hour in a classroom, and that hour is definitely distracted by the computers, by cell phones, by behavioral students. So they may not even get the full hour in the classroom. But with Noggin, we get to slow it down and make sure that every piece that is needed to master it can be mastered. I taught this student reading for, I think, a year before we got the Stevenson program. And I did everything that I did in first grade as a first grade reading teacher. We went over the phonics, we did everything, but she could not remember them from week to week to save her life. With Stevenson, she's reading. She's able to sound out words, and all I have to say, is it peanut butter jelly or layer cake? Is it friends or twins? Like the little keys that I get to give her so that she can be successful reading. She's actually reading and she remembers from week to week. Instead of just A says add, and she's not getting it, we got to slow down and break, hey, no, A can say A, and AI says A, and AY says A because it's just AI with a crutch. And A says because they're crying if it's by itself. It's lonely, it's sad, so it cries when it makes it sound. There's stories that are going with the sounds so that she can remember the stories so that she can be a successful reader and decode word. Last week I was tutoring a math student and he was so frustrated. He was like, I only get math when you teach it to me. I don't get it when I'm in class. And so that hurt my heart and made my heart warm at the same time. But I was like, I love that he knows how to use the strategies that I've taught him over the years. But it's kind of sad that he only is understanding when it's just us and we only get 1 hour a week. But every session I start with, I say, hey, what is the best thing that happened to you this week? And they're like, oh, it's lunch. Oh, it's recess. The other day, one of my students was, it's us, Miss Lamb, because I know when I finish our tutoring session, I've understood and I've learned something that I can go back into class and use tomorrow. Noggin and our tutoring sessions are the highlight of their educational week. It is the time where they feel the most successful. They feel that they actually are getting the lesson. And that's a great thing.